What is up guys, and welcome back to Kunique Project's YouTube channel. In this episode we're going to take care of these wheels. I bought them a few weeks ago. I wanted to use them in winter, but since the weather is mainly rainy here in Germany, I had to reschedule my to-do list, so we will do the wheels. And besides that, I'm trying to print the center caps, but it's not worth mentioning yet because I don't know if it will work. So it's still in progress, and that's only a draft. If this will turn well, I will do a separate episode for that, so we will see. Let's get to work. First I will start removing the curb rashes, and to remove them I will try a sanding disc on a cordless drill. Now I will move on to the Dremel and remove the sharp edges. And that's the first result. It's not perfect, and I can't remove these scratches because they are too deep and I don't want to remove too much material. Therefore I will leave it like that, and I don't want to use any filler, and you will see why I'm not using any filler at the end of this video. And that's the second one, and this one turned out much better than the first wheel because the scratches aren't that deep. The curb rashes are more or less fixed now. There are only a few deep scratches left which I can't remove. Now we will move on to the next step, removing the paint on the wheels. I already tried 3 methods. Method 1 was to apply a paint stripper on the wheel. The paint didn't come off. Then I have sanded one wheel, applied a light coat of paint stripper, and it didn't work either. And then one wheel sanded and applied a heavier coat, and it doesn't work. So this means I have to sand down all the paint using this machine with 120 grit sandpaper. For the holes I will use 80 grit sandpaper and do it by hand. I've sanded down most of the paint and there is something left like a primer. Now I will apply some paint stripper and try it once again, otherwise I will sand for the next 3 or 4 weeks. This job is absolutely a pain. The moment of truth has come, and now we will see if the paint stripper did strip the paint. Unfortunately, the paint stripper doesn't work in this case and I have to clean the wheel again and continue with sandpaper and the machine. And this will take a lot of time. My life! Ah! Okay guys, I am finally done with stripping the paint on the wheels. This job was extremely messy and time consuming. As you can see, there is dust everywhere, even in my nose, in my ears, in my mouth, in my ass. Terrible. Now I will load the wheels in the van, give them a quick wash and we will move on to the next step. Let's go! Since the wheels are clean now, I will wet sand it and we will start with 400 grit. Now we will move on to 600 grit sandpaper. Now we will move on to 1000 grit sandpaper. Now finally the last step of sanding. We will finish it up with 1200 grit sandpaper. Finally, the first wheel is now finished. It's completely sanded, the scratches are gone. And here is another one which is not sanded yet, and you can clearly see the difference. Okay guys, I already tested my new machine. You can find the link in the description and the compound on the center. And now I am going to do the holes. Now I will wipe down the compound and we will see the final result. Guys, the result is amazing. I didn't expect that, to be honest. Wow. Okay guys, I'm finally finished with the first wheel and I have to say I'm really happy about the result. There are still 3 left which I have to do off camera because it is extremely time consuming and I wouldn't make it to upload another episode for this week if I would do the other wheels first. All in all, I'm really happy about the result and I didn't expect such an outcome. So just let me know in the comments if you like the look of these wheels and if you would do the same or paint it in another color. And if you would ask me if I would do this again, this job is absolutely a pain. I don't know. Other than that, I would like to say that I am never going to restore wheels again, but there is something hiding under the table. But first I have to recover from the other project and then I will probably do them in a few months, but not now. But this one should be more easy, I guess. I hope. But we will see. And if you want to see them on the car, just make sure to subscribe to the channel and see you next time.